Ooh, wow, that sounded terrible. All right, I'm back. Hi. Hello. It took a little longer than normal because not only did I have to feed the cats, and I grabbed some emergency and then put it in order for some hot drinks. Because this event made me want some hot drinks. I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick from some jerkface who was on the plane. Not like next to me, but like across the aisle. Because I was in an aisle seat, and across the aisle there was some jerk who looked like a pretentious asshole, and he was just like coughing and sneezing without covering his mouth. And I was like, I had a feeling like, I'm probably gonna get sick within the next few days, and here we are. I'm starting to get sick, but that's, you know what, it's okay. We're gonna do some 7.4 rating. That is the plan. That is where we shall go off to. Yeah, we could use our future glam. This is Arcadion appropriate. Alright. Let's head out to Solution 9. That's MSQ. We're not doing you today. We're probably doing MSQ tomorrow, assuming I'm not like fucking dead from illness or something. I don't know. I could die. We could. I don't know what that dude had. I could just be like a ball in bed tomorrow, but we'll do MSQ later. Arcadion, meow. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. All right. So last time on the Arcadion, where is it? When last we left off in the Arcadion, we became the light heavyweight champion. We made friends with Yana, this lady right here, who was the first person we fought. Honeybee Lovely. We weren't quite friends with this guy. We weren't also enemies either. I mean, shit was complicated. And then her sister, Wicked Thunder, we beat her up as well. And then that was followed up by Dancing Green, who actually is a pretty cool dude. I hope he comes back. I hope he's a recurring character. He's known as a party animal, a party frog, if you will. But, you know, sometimes the dude just... Did I just realize a pun? Isn't Party Frog like an old early 2000s meme? Isn't that like a thing? Did I get got? I feel like I got by the FF14 devs. Yep, okay. That realization just kind of sunk in there. Right. So... That aside, yeah, Party Frog. I mean, he's known as Party Frog, but sometimes the dude just wants to chill, and you know what? I get that. I feel that. Sometimes, like, you want to hang out with people, but then you need a break, and you're like, I would like some alone time. I would like some me time. I get it. And also, we met with Sugar Riot, a little potato who likes to paint and is definitely inspired by Splatoon, so that was really cool. And then the return of the Brute Bomber. It was from 3 to 3. 3 to 3. Yeah. His head got messed with and he died, and it was tragic, and he left behind many kittens he was raising with this boy, who is technically Wicked Thunder's ex. Technically. But they also had like a wonderful bromance thing happening, and you know what? I think they made a really cute ship. I think they made a better ship. I thought it was adorable. Anyway, but that didn't work out because he died. And then like, this dude is dying, Hallie Blade. So yeah. And we gotta get to the bottom of it. We gotta find out who runs the Arcadion and why they're such an evil bastard, letting people literally kill themselves for profit and money and not telling them the full truth. Manipulating the masses. All right. Where are these people? Feral fandom. Are these the fans? Sometimes fans can be scary. It's true. It's true. I'm not gonna lie. It do be that way. Kirameki, I was hoping you'd drop by. There's something I wanted to share with you before heavyweight matches begin. Come on in. Oakley dokley. Try Tails. She's our trainer now. Oh, they're telling- Ah, the kitties! Oh, look at them. Look at the little babies. There were a lot of stray cats where I was when I went overseas, and I pet so many of them. I pet so many stray cats. I didn't give a fuck. They're so cute. And they were so friendly. And then like one of them just let me straight up pick them up and like cradle them in my arms while we were sitting around in a circle. And I was like, oh my god, sweet little baby. Ritsara, hello. The kids I've taken to their new home, in case you're wondering. Still, I can tell they miss Hector. Poor things. Oh, it's so sad. You left behind orphan kitties. I asked Honey and the others to come as well. Before they arrive, let's have a quick refresher of the situation. Yes, please. During our cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring. Not least of all Ritsara, who was already afflicted with a psychonecrosis. There was one who couldn't be persuaded, though. Root Bomber. Yeah, he dead. I myself developed symptoms of psychonecrosis after Eutrope ambushed us. I got a little carried away using a feral soul to stop her. Look, she didn't really leave us much of a choice. There was a glimmer of hope when Naomi discovered the existence of a cure, but it was dashed when the president took her and Eutrope hostage. Oh yeah, the fucking bastard! He stole our sisters. Now we're only one tail instead of tri-tails. He wouldn't allow us to deviate from his script. But in an unexpected turn, the president himself was aware of the cure, the drop of life. He said he'd divulge its location if you could become grand champion. How did he learn all this? Where does he get his information? Never met the man, so he's a complete mystery to me. That's why I wanted to gather everyone in order to form a better picture of who we're dealing with. All right. Yeah, there he is! Oh, and Sugar Right, too. The gang's all here. Hello, my dears! We let ourselves in through the back. You never know who's watching, after all. Hey, hey! What's the occasion? We have a retirement party or something? Look, we gotta stop the president. The man's unhinged. Kiriko, you're knocking scissors down. That's really dangerous. You could stab somebody like that. Sorry, hon, but I haven't met the president in the flesh either. He only called me a few times to give instructions, and it wasn't him, but Metem who came to recruit me at one of my performances. In before Metem is actually the president in disguise. Well, he recruited me and Hector in person. All contact afterwards. Oh, they've actually met him. All contact afterwards is via communicator. He'd speak solely about business, never private matters. Same with me, I'm afraid. Dancing Green, on the other hand, is well acquainted with the man. Are you? After a fashion, the geezer has a love for the theatrical. As a performer myself, we quickly hit it off, and often had debates about the best way to engage the audience. Love for theater reminds me of a certain, definitely dead Asian who's not sundered. Alright, tell me more, though. Old man, huh? Well, I believe the key is making folks feel good. He insists that they need to feel a measure of discomfort. And that's the job of a heel. It's when the loathsome are laid low that the audience knows the highest high, and the fighters burn brightest, he'd always say. That sort of poetic justice has appeal, I'll admit. For proof, you need look no further than the frenetic crowds at Brute Bomber's matches. Whatever else the president may be, he's a damn good showman. Right. The president's personal life. All I know is he traces his ancestry to Lindblom.
Lindblom? That's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was apparently researched.
Okay, suspicious. I mean, we were already suspecting Ascian involvement, right? Could be an unsundered. Well, what do you know? Fortunately, I never got the opportunity to hear more about his past. Last time I saw the old man was 3 years ago. Years ago. That'd be around when Madam approached Honey. I wonder if something happened to the president that's kept him from appearing in public. With the limited knowledge we have, we can only speculate.
So even between all of us, we hardly know anything about the president.
Our play remains Kirameki becoming grand champion. Only then will the president share the cure's whereabouts. And if he goes back on his word, we can threaten to reveal the truth about the immortalized to the public. If all else fails, then we do have that hand. But if we're to use it, we must first rescue Eutrop and Neone. So as not to endanger them, the plan will need to be discreet and foolproof. And I could use everyone's help. Can I count on you all?
I'm offended you thought you had to ask. Of course you can count on us. We'll save Yana's sisters and give that rotten president a piece of our minds.
I got along with the old man well enough, but I had no idea about his shenanigans. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Ain't that right, sugar? Aw. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this.
Thank y'all so much. With everyone's cooperation, we'll work to free my sisters while Kirameki continues her campaign to become grand champion. It goes without saying, but I'll continue supporting you as your second. Together, we'll carve a path through the heavyweight division. It seems we all have our tasks. The rest of us will begin exploring ways to rescue the girls at once. I need to be able to see my eyes in cutscenes. More dramatic that way.
All right. What do you got for me, Anna?
So, there's about to be an Arcadion broadcast.
Okay.
It's a regular program intended for fans, so it might not help much with your preparation, but it couldn't hurt to give it a watch.
Connoisseurs of combat, I bid you welcome to another edition of the Arcadion Hour. For today's special guest, we have the heavyweight fighter who shall soon face the unenhanced upstart Kirameki in the ring. Who we got? Why are we making vampire vibes? Are you a bat? You look like a bat. The devilishly divine dominatrix Vamp Fatale. Yep, vampire. We have so many vampires. As indicated by her appellation, Kirameki has climbed her way up the ranks without the use of a feral soul. Should this upstart rise to become grand champion, they would be able to do as they please with the Arcadion Soul Repository. And it seems they intend to release all the souls. This would fundamentally alter the Arcadion, leaving it a championship of unenhanced fighters. What are your thoughts on this? Yo, Tender, how's it going? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Just got back from vacation. Well, I am getting a little sick, it feels like, but that's okay. We're doing the Arcadion right now, just starting. Don't make me laugh. The upstart would only bore us to death. Our fans crave spectacular battles that will blow them away, and you simply can't get that without feral souls. I do remember you, Nugget. So saith the lady, but what do you, the people, actually think? We hit the streets to find out. Train without feral souls. Why are you questionable? Are you a paid actor? Did he put fucking paid actors in my broadcast? Madam! Madam, how could you? I thought we were on the same side. Come on! What even be the point? This is the Arcadian we're talking about. If I can't watch a muscular woman imbued with a beast soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. Damn, someone's got a kink. All right. Outing yourself, but that's fine. You know, you do you. I ain't gonna shame you. Yeah, he's so real for that, though.
Unenhanced warrior. Just a novelty, I reckon. There to drum up excitement for the championship. It was interesting at first, I'll admit, but the act has gotten old and everyone's had enough of it. I know I have.
Hostile fan, great.
Frankly, I despise the upstart. She forced the Howling Blade to retire without outrageous wager, for one thing. We don't need some outsider barging in and running roughshod over our traditions. Leave the Arcadian alone, you hear me? Leave the Arcadian alone!
Damn. Paid actors are so rude. Don't look so surprised. You paid them.
See, no one wants her pathetic excuse for entertainment.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'll entertain your face. Oh, that's odd. There should have been some interviewees who supported Kirameki as well. It wasn't supposed to be biased? Madam. There's some tampering going on here. Ah! She stepped on him! The Dommy Mommy stepped on him! That poor little potato got mashed! Oh, perhaps not. She mashed that potato.
You're next, darling. You've been a naughty, naughty girl. And I'm going to give you the punishment you deserve.
I don't want it. I'm good. I'll pass. Luckily, I'm not a potato, so she can't mash me that way.
Damn them! They clearly only showed the interviews that serve the president's agenda.
What do you expect? It's rigged. Rigged! Rigged, I say! Sorry you had to see that, Kirameki. I mean, I don't know what we expected. That play fair? Ha! It's fine. We're good.
You have plenty of supporters out there, and that's the honest truth.
Do I? Hello? Are you my supporters? Forgive our sudden intrusion, but after the broadcast just now, we simply couldn't sit still.
You're my hero, miss. I'll keep cheering you on, so please don't give up.
Oh, thanks. That's so sweet.
There are many of us who feel the same. We believe in you, and we wanted you to know that. I get nervous whenever I watch you fight, but at the same time, I'm inspired, given courage. I don't get that from the fighters who use feral souls.
That's right, and don't forget souls weren't even used in the Arcadian in the beginning.
I bet the other fighters could also put on a thrilling show without enhancing themselves.
Yeah. True, they could.
Battles with feral souls are a spectacle, there's no denying that, but by the same token, it feels artificial. Your fights, on the other hand, are as real as it gets, and it fires me up like nothing else. So keep your head held high and keep fighting the good fight in the heavyweight division. Yeah, fans! Aw, thanks. Oh, so cute. Aww. Please let me join your gym. I want to become a fighter just like Kirameki.
Gasp.
Well now, we'd be glad to have such an enthusiastic trainee. I must warn you though, the training isn't easy. Why don't you come back with your parents for a tour first? Ah, I inspired someone. Ah. See, you have quite the following. Even if there aren't any more feral souls, it doesn't spell the end of the Arcadion. Many people admire and support you, and it's for them as well that you fight. Once I'm cured, I'd love to come out of retirement and fight unenhanced myself. I believe the others feel the same. Hello? Is that so? Alright, we'll be there.
Is it time?
This is it, Kirameki. The heavyweight matches are beginning. Madam's asked us to meet him at the green room as usual.
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna go beat some bitches up. I'm gonna go slap some nerds.
Ew.
That's not the crystal. Enter. Hello?
Gonna give him some choice words about those interviews.
I mean, I don't think it was his fault. He clearly was trying his best. I hope. Actually, you know, we are a little sus, but I hope he was trying. It's good to see you again, my friends. How have you been?
We've been better. What's the big idea about that broadcast?
I'm sorry, but it was the president's orders. It was all I could do to drop a hint that there were other opinions. The mass retirement in the cruiserweight division has left the president feeling threatened. Whatever he may have said before, he's eager to be rid of you. On that matter, it's no use trying to convince the heavyweight fighters to quit. They've all been informed about their psychokinesis. Psychonecrosis, and choose to continue fighting on their own volition. Alright, so they're a bunch of like crazy psychopaths. Got it. That's because they've been told that if they can defeat you, they'll be able to use your soul to cure their affliction. Oh! That's rude.
That bastard and his low tricks.
Victory is the only way through this, so what anger you have, I suggest you channel into the ring. As you did before, I have no doubt that you will make your mark in the heavyweight division as well. I'm gonna go beat some bitches up. Give me that crit. The Breathtaker. Alright. By the look in her eyes, Yana still smolders with rage.
Just when I think I've seen it all with the president, he comes up with another underhanded move. What Madam says is true. We've little hope of convincing your opponents to quit. There's nothing for it but to stay the course, then. While you fight to become grand champion, we trust in the others to rescue my sisters. If we can get the drop of life's whereabouts from the president in the end, we'll be able to save everyone. Right then, let's take a look at your first heavyweight opponent. Was it Nami Mommy? She's a bat! No shit! Vamp Fatale.
I don't think that's what that says.
Whom you had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast earlier. She's a fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont, a giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life out of her opponents.
Oh shit, this track? Damn, this song slaps. This is a great song.
Her biggest claim to infamy, though, is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with apparatuses for that purpose. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. Remember, you have plenty of fans who believe in you, so believe in yourself and show them the strength of the unenhanced warrior.
Sorry, just taking a little sippy sip.
Now get out there, give Vamp Fatale what for, and claim your first heavyweight victory.
Okay, but first let me listen to the song. I'm gonna knock her pointy teeth out of her face. All right. Let's read it and queue up. Wait, hold on. Talk to her first.
You might not be aware, but Vamp Fatale and Honey are bitter rivals.
You know, I believe that.
They snipe at each other constantly, and when they fought in an open weight bout, it was ugly.
You know what? I believe that. Your first foe in the heavyweight division is the merciless man-eater Vamp Fatale, a sadistic fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont. She sucks the life out of her enemies and adorns her ring with the apparatuses designed to torture and maim. Will the unenhanced warrior survive the deadly dominatrix's chamber of horrors and emerge triumphant, or will they be crushed under her heel? Oh, let's find out. Let's just move that out of the way. We're not deep dungeoning right now. Should be quick, just a few short minutes before we get in. What can we talk about while we're waiting? What did I do on the trip? I did do a bunch of shopping. Not intentionally for me. I was actually shopping for like gifts to bring back for other people. That's just a thing you gotta do. Like, culturally, it's the thing to do. Maybe not where I am now, but where I'm from, it's the thing that you do. Yeah, so I did pick up things for myself though, because I was like, while I was looking for stuff for other people, I'm like, oh, I kind of like this. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, this looks cool. I want this. I did buy a few things for myself, but the intention was I buy things for other people. So I did that. I did some shopping. Ate a lot of good food. Some of it was like stuff that is, you know, goody goose. I did actually eat pig. Not goose. But, what was I gonna say? What was I about to say? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we did try like some like things that were like technically chains, but it's because like whenever I travel, I'm in a new area, like a new country. There are certain fast food chains that I like to try, like the primary example is McDonald's. I like to try every McDonald's in different countries just to see what the difference is. Some of them slap. Like Japan's McDonald's slaps. That shit's so good. They got some high standards over there, and it's like actually good food. Where I went though was kind of meh. It was also kind of meh because they have another chain that I learned yesterday. It came about because McDonald's showed up there. They were like, oh, hey, that's a good idea. We could do that. And then they did it better. And it is better. It is way better. It's so much better. It's so good. It was really good. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I got to eat that. I did eat some fancy food as well. Ate some local food. So, you know, I got a good mix in, which is really what I wanted out of the trip. And it was a trip that was for work, so I was just trying to squeeze in stuff that I like to do in between, which is going around and eating food. That was fun. I had a good time. Were a couple people, the people I went with though from work, like they were a little bit annoying here and there during the trip, but like nothing that bad. Like the time I traveled with one of them before was like actually worse. And this time was not so bad. It was pretty good overall. Like, you know, they didn't do too bad until the very end of the trip. When we were talking about things that we like, and then like they kept cutting me off. And then like also were like belittling the thing I was trying to explain to them that I really enjoyed. And I was like, oh my god, I fucking hate you guys. I'm out of here. I just want to leave. I want to go home now. I'm done with you. Right at the end though, they were like pissing me off. But I don't think it was malicious intent. They're from the area that I'm in now, and people in this area do tend to be kind of elitist. So I don't think it was intentional. They just didn't realize that they were being stuck up. I'm like, wow, bitches, okay. All right, anyway. Heavyweight, let's go! Wake up, DPS. Wake up, wake up, wakey. I'm gonna be real with you, I'm so fucking sleepy right now. I gotta make it through the Arcadion without crashing out. We had hot vampire dad, now we got hot vampire mom. She'll make your pulse race while freezing your blood, the voluptuous femme fatale! Sweet tooth sadist. She hot though. God, you miss hot vamp, Dad? Still same. Yodel.
級の初戦はバンプファタール。挑戦者は処刑人の餌食にされるのか。
What are we half mooning to? Oh, okay. I'm like, that seems suspicious. I have a feeling I don't want to be next to that. Oh crap, don't hurt me. That's a very familiar voice. Oh, destroy the coffin maker. Yep, okay, let's do that. This is like that one fight in Alexander. Please stop going on top of me. Why are you on the floor, Tank? Get off the floor. Why am I dead? Oh. I must have missed something. I definitely missed something. Oh crap, I want to be away from that. Oh god! Like one of them ran into something. Get away, get away, get away. Like, that seems bad. Ow! Oh god. I did that too late. That's not half, lady. Yeah, I think you need to understand what half means. Just put that HP back, come on! Final Vital. Dude, why do you keep dying? Come on. Oh crap. Alright, we did it. Yeah, kill. I did it! Look at that heal though. It was an actual heal. Otsukare. We're gonna need on everything and see what we get. I'm gonna let RNG choose my fate. My co-healer's name is Beef Sous Vide. Amazing. hasn't rolled? Who didn't roll on the loot? Which one of you needs to roll on the loot? You're keeping us here longer than we need to be here. Wakey wakey. I think it's this dude actually. Buddy, can you like fucking roll? Thank you, God. No, it's not that hard. Guess we're getting shoes. Alright, I want to go retrieve my hot drink really quick from Dardy. I will be right back.
Drinks really get you going.
Sorry. What? Huh? Excuse me? Talk to Yana.
And there it is, your first heavyweight victory. I never doubted you for a moment, Kirameki. I'm sure you heard them, but the audience was going absolutely wild.
Hell yeah. Or crit. Yana appears to have something on her mind.
Now then, there's a bit of time before your next bout. That's because your opponent originally would have been none other than Wicked Thunder, Eutrope. For reasons we know all too well, they have to call up a replacement, and who that is hasn't been decided yet. So let's head back to the gym for now. With some luck, Ritsara has made some progress on the rescue.
Rescue mission! We gotta save the cats! I know where I'm going, surely. Beautiful. What happened? What are you crying about? How dreadful. The fuck happened over here? What are you doing? Kirameki, I was hoping you'd stop by. Talk? We should talk. I could tell you a little more about myself, I suppose. He's the guy who gives us the Savage Cheer. I'm a cartoonist, as you know, and I primarily draw inspiration from the matches of the Arcadion. My cartoons enjoy a great popularity here in Solution 9, even if I do say so myself. Mark my words, next series feature use the protagonist is guaranteed to be a bestseller. Okay. There's nothing that interesting to say right now. Alright.
That's the boy from before. What could be the matter?
What's up?
Hey now, what's wrong?
Your gym, they wrecked it!
What?
Do we not lock doors around here? Come on, people. Lock your doors. Broke our shit.
Why?
Hey there, kitty cat. We made ourselves at home while you were out. The Beach Bros? We got toxic Beach Bros?
You're the ones who did this?
We heard this was the unenhanced Kook's haunt, so we decided to drop by to say hello. What have we here? It's the dynamic duo of taking tag team matches by storm, the Extremes. Could they be Kirameki's next opponents? It was all a publicity stunt. Fuck you, madam. By which I mean the president, but also possibly you. The unenhanced warrior is a singles specialist, though, so I expect she will be pitted against only one of them. Which brother will it be that takes to the ring? The older, cool and collected Deep Blue, or the young, fierce and fiery Red Heart? Which one of you is which? I mean, he's gotta be, I guess the red shorts. No, he's Deep Blue? Excuse me? It'll be both of us, naturally. We don't work any other way. Don't worry, though. We'll tag in and out, so it'll be a fair fight. They failed at color coordination. They did! You guys fucked up! You're cool with that, right? Maybe if you're tell your brother to dye his hair red, and then I'll be okay with it. You're messing this up! You guys are supposed to have a theme! It's not that hard! Fine by me. Come at me together if you like. It's the only way you can win. Ooh, we're gonna like throw it down. Let's throw it down. Yeah, fuck you. You wrecked my gym and you suck at color coordination. Come at me, bitches. Big words, big shot. But we wouldn't break the rules, right, bro? Wouldn't? But don't we always... he's the big dumb one. Got it. Not that fiery. It's just dumb. It's okay. No, we wouldn't. Come on, get the hint. Oh, is that meant to be a secret? Not another word out of you. Okay, I like big dumb. Red's a better color anyway. Fuck you. Had a good ride so far, Kook. Hey, what you calling Kook? But it won't go so smooth for you on our serve. You're gonna wipe out and wipe hard. Should I make them more like Surfer Boys? I should probably make them more like Surfer Boys. We should voice them more like Surfer Boys. There you have it, your next opponents. Please see to your preparations and come to the green room. And sorry for this awful mess. There was nothing I could do to prevent it. Do we believe him? I think he's sus. Are you angry or are you laughing? Is he angry or laughing? Is he angry or is he laughing? Those two have 100% never seen a beach before. Yeah, probably not. This isn't a good time for a tour, I'm afraid. Would you mind coming back after I've sorted things out? Those bastards did a real number. Wait, where are the kittens? Not the babies! Please tell me you have the kittens. They're safe, thankfully. They sensed the danger and fled upstairs. actually arrived earlier and witnessed them in the act. I was furious and wanted to stop them, but I feared it would draw the president's attention. Forgive me. I have news. We found a promising lead on Naomi and Eutrope's whereabouts.
Truly?
That's good. One of Honey's devoted fans is an employee of Ascension Arcadia, and he divulged the details of the security at the company complex. Thanks to him, we now know that that right after your sisters were kidnapped, they curiously doubled the watch in a certain area.
According to Green, it's a plushy reception hall.
According to Green, it's a plushy reception hall used to entertain important guests. In all likelihood, that's where the girls are being held. While security is tight, we have a plan to create an opening and mount a rescue. Sugar will use her magics to cause a commotion, which I'll exploit to sneak inside.
That's quite a daring strategy, but I have faith you can pull it off.
We will carry out the mission during your next match. If you do what you do best and put on a good show, the attention you draw to the ring would only aid our cause.
All right,
become a showman. So, you'll be pitted against the extremes next. It reminds me of my own time fighting as a tag team with Hector. We were still no-name newcomers.
What? Why have I never heard about this?
Our signature move was the ultimate Mega Boom kick. Hector would encase me in flames and send me flying on our opponents. Not only did it look impressive, it had some kick to it as well. Pardon the pun. Alas, we hardly drew any spectators, so management disbanded our team. We're still trying to find our place back then. But getting back to the present, like all tag teams, the Extremes will unleash powerful coordinated attacks. Take care when you face them. They're gonna cheat. We already know they're gonna cheat.
Well, I suppose we'd better head to the green room.
Mess can wait for now. Alright, Naked Bunny, right in front of my screen. I didn't need that. You have fun there. I was like, what the fuck? Where am I? To the green room! Take me to GR, please. Alright, give me the skinny. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponents. Oh, you're like one of those things! Some little water serpents.
Red Hot and Deep Blue, who formed the...
Okay, but like, you know, totally not surfer enough. Like, dude. I can kind of sense which which 90s California songs they were basing this off of to try to capture the surfer vibe, but I don't think it quite hit a surfer vibe. It's not a bad song, but I don't think it quite hits the surfer vibe. They have a 2000s anime opening as an OST. Yeah. I think they went a little too Blink 182, and they really should have leaned more into Beach Boys.
Everybody be surfing.
You know what I mean?
Red Hot and Deep Blue, who formed the popular tag team, The Extremes. They're originally professional surfers who rose to fame with their feats at the Solution 9's artificial wave pool. The brothers harness the souls of storm divers, great lizards capable of manipulating the elements to perform dangerous techniques. As you can probably guess, Deep Blue commands water while Red Hot wields flames. I say brothers, but they're obviously not related by blood. It's just a part of the gimmick. Having said that, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be related by by blood. Surfer bros are bros no matter where they come from, you know? You gotta be like, kinda chill like that, man. It's all about the waves. And Mother Nature's family is your family. Having said that, they do make a fearsome team. To echo Ritsara, you'll need to be ready for the coordinated attacks. Once you've dealt with them, you'll be just one bout away from becoming Grand Champion. So get out there. Are we gonna get another interruption, though? Are they gonna, like, necromancy brute bomber in phase 3? There was a pattern! So get out there and give those gym wreckers what for. We'll see who's the one who wipes out. We'll see who's the one who wipes out.
It would be really funny. I'm like, we have a trend going.
The Duty Finder has been updated. The brothers loved to perform outrageous stunts, and one time they used up so many souls to revive themselves, they were roundly criticized for squandering resources. But just to reiterate, they need to be the need to be careful. Their recklessness makes them all the more dangerous. Alrighty, introducing themselves by devastating Tri-Tails training, the Extremes have not only challenged you, but made matters personal. Professional surfers infamous for their dangerous stunts and destructive behavior, the duo harness the souls of storm divers in battle to manipulate the elements of fire and water. For the sake of your second and more, it's time you taught these gym wreckers some manners. Let's go fuck some bitches up! And now we wait. Yeah, it's not like... It's by no means a bad track. I just wouldn't call it surfer vibes. I know surfer vibes. I knew that crowd. I knew that crowd pretty well. You tried. You tried star. Just a little yellow star, not a gold star. You tried. Bruh. Just Chocobo floating in the background? Oh, I missed it. Daring Devils, the Extremes! You know, they just seem like two dudes trying to look for a Red Bull endorsement. Yodel!
Oh. Fire in that corner. Fine, I'll stay here. I didn't realize I was gonna leave a thing. Sorry. Oh, that's smart. Stack it like that, yeah. Sick swell, man! There ain't a raid to ride, just make one. Wave to ride, just make one yourself. That's gotta be a knockback, right? That's the way this shit. Oh, fucking shit! Road? I'm like, they're walking that way. I'm gonna walk that way too. I got some concerns. Good drag. Let's do this together, bro. Cheaters! You know, it's just gonna make you look really pathetic when I kick both your butts at the same time, because you're not gonna have any excuses. I'm just saying. Am I gonna die? I don't know. You know what? That was good placement of me. Oh. Ow. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. fuck. Ah! That's kind of a mess. Oh. Why am I dead? Oh. I didn't hug it enough. I see, I see, I see. Made that real tight. Look at you two nerds. Ah, suckers! Hell yeah. That's what you get for trashing my friend's house, God! Fucking rude? Let's get it. I don't know. Here, have that. I want hollow greaves. I need 2 of those. Okay. See you, nerds. You rate this fight puddles out of 10? It did have some interesting. Oh god, hold on. Choking. It did have some interesting mechanics. So mechanically as a fight, it was fine. There was a lot going on. It wasn't as good as the last tier with the Sugar Ray. I would say Sugar Ray was a little more interesting. It was alright though.
Did it again, Kitameki.
Even together, the brothers were no match for you. There was a little bit of interesting stuff going on. I hope they do more with it though.
Seeing you humble those smug thugs really made my day.
Serves them right for making a mess of my gym. I know, right? So fucking rude. I'll take a little bit of debt. Satisfaction is writ plain on Yana's face. Challenger and champion, huh?
With this, you've earned your title shot against the Grand Champion. You'll need to be more prepared than ever for that bout. But for now, a good rest is in order. Let's head back to the gym.
Come on, necromancy, let's go! Necromancy, necromancy. Oh, hello, adoring fans. First Vamp Vital and now both the extremes at once? You're incredible. I know. And I did it all without a feral soul. You're very welcome. You don't need a feral soul. You don't need to kill yourself to be amazing. You may need the blessing of a crystal and maybe like another soul shard of yourself to be merged with you, but it's okay. It's okay. You may just need to be a little more dense, a little more thick.
I knew you'd beat those bullies, Kirameki. You look so cool out there.
Fuck yeah. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, it ain't over till it's over. Oh shit, it's this bitch too. How will you fare when you have no simulacra at your disposal? Oh, just fine. I don't need them to beat your asses. I still have my echo hack. Really? In public? You're gonna endanger the people? You fucking psychopaths. Run, my fans, run! Yana, don't do it. Cowards! Yana? Get out of here. Okay. Get wrecked, nerds. Who's this? That was a scythe, a sword, and an axe. Okay. Hello? Oh no, he's hot. Who are you? A dignified warrior. Honorless curs. You're a blight upon the Arcadion, regardless. Oh, be gone from my sight. It's the tyrant! What's the grand champion doing here? Oh shit, I gotta fight this dude. He's on a flying car? Dude, he's got a sick ride. It's very 50s. It's kind of cool though, right? Beat him up and steal his car? How about I beat him up and like coerce him into taking me for a ride in his car? Then I get to be in the car and I don't have to drive it. And we get a hot date out of it, you know what I mean? We gotta like, don't settle for one thing when you can have all the things. Oh no, he's got a hoe in his car already! Alright, we gotta beat that bitch up. There's already some hoe in there. Put up your weapon, challenger. A true warrior does not engage her opponent outside the sacred ring. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm just used to people attacking me in public, and I got some people to protect here. I respect your honor. You hope this drops in Savage? Oh, there'll be a Savage here. I can't wait to see what he looks like. I am the Grand Champion of the Ascension Arcadia Championship. Woohoo! And I know all about you, upstart. You think yourself a babyface who brings change, but to me, you are a heel who would tear down our traditions. In fairness, my traditions are, older than your traditions because your traditions didn't exist before mine did. Mine were first. So, you know, who's tearing down who, huh? Maybe I'm the one restoring order here. You ever think about that, buddy? Oh my god, it's those bitches.
That's right, you're nothing but a villain.
Oh, screw off. If you are resolved to destroy the Arcadion as we know it, it is only meet that you understand how it came to be. Listen well. It all began with the president's ancestor, the man who was a noble in the kingdom of Lindblum, known for his love and patronage of the theatrical arts. Are you one of Emmett Selk's kids? Did Emmett hop over to the 9th and like hang out in Lindblum and then, you know, have some kids And now one of them's a psychopath. Are you another crazy descendant of Emmett Selk I have to deal with? Oh my god. What if it's Ninth Shard Xenos? Because Xenos is Emmett Selk's grandson. What if we have Ninth Shard Xenos? Ah! Oh my god, he won't go away! Leave me alone! Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I cannot wait to find out what's happening here. When the storm surge came to a head, he was forced to flee his homeland. For years, he wandered the endless wastes until, desperation, he sought refuge here in Alexandria. This sounds way too much the story of Garlemald. Way too much like it. To his great surprise, the Alexandrians welcomed him with open arms, and in the sight of them toiling hand in hand to build new lives, he saw a vision of the ancient paradise of myth, Arcadia. He longed to repay the kindness he had received, and at length found the answer in the fighting contest that the people enjoyed in secret as a diversion. Using the riches he had brought with him, he created a new form of entertainment, one that blends thrilling fights with gripping theatrics. Thus was the Arcadion born. Alas, it did not endure in its original iteration. As survival grew more challenging, it became increasingly difficult to host matches. Eventually, they ceased to be held altogether, and the Arcadion was all but forgotten. The years passed. Advancements in Electro brought stability, and the advent of soul technology a sense of security. The first time in generations, Alexandrians experienced tedium. Wishing to provide the excitement they craved, the president revived the Arcadion and held matches that pitted recreated simulacra against each other. And when the people clamored for fiercer fights, he satisfied them by introducing the use of feral souls. In this way did the Arcadion rise up to become the premier form of entertainment in Alexandria and a pillar of our culture. This is the Arcadian's history, the legacy that lives on in its sacred halls. This is what you seek to destroy. I destroyed worse. I've done more. Feral souls are the very soul of we fighters, and we will not allow an outsider to dictate our culture and take them from us. Hear, hear. All hail the tyrant, the one true king of the Arcadian. Fuck you. I'll whack you with my staff. We'll see who's king then. You can satisfy people even unenhanced. Feral souls obfuscate the true splendor of battle. You know what? I know I'm not the biggest Xenos fan. He gets on my nerves because he's a stalker. But he did try, he did think of us as a friend. So in his honor, I will teach these people about the splendor of battle.
Exactly! More than a spectacle, I want to see a real fight. That's where the excitement lies.
Get him, fans! Fan fight! Fan fight! Wait, no, hold on, don't do that. You may have garnered attention for fighting unenhanced, but in the end, you are not more than a heel intended to create excitement. It is your fate to fail. Look. Sometimes heels fight back. Sometimes heels also do a turn. If you're gonna be like that, I'm taking your car!
As you saw for yourself, the tyrant's a force to be reckoned with, even when not using a feral soul.
What's more, as Grand Champion, he has free access to the soul repository and can choose the best soul for each opponent. That makes it hard to offer advice. If only we knew which soul he'd use, we'd have something to work with. Anyway, let's get back to the gym. I'm anxious how the rescue mission went. Aw, our poor house. But Tara and the others haven't returned yet. I hope they're all right. Pause. Wait for it. So, how's it going? What you been up to? I'm sure they're fine. What's up? Naomi! Where's Eutrope?
Yana! Oh, Naomi, don't thank goodness.
Aw, what about Eutrope? Was Naomi the only one there? Sorry, we weren't able to rescue Eutrope.
We found Naomi in the reception hall, but there was no sign of Eutrope, and no time to search for her. Kidnappers removed Eutrope's regulator when they abducted us, and then they took her somewhere else.
Removed her regulator? Oh no, that's what they do to the immortalized. Come on now, don't lose heart yet. Times like this, you gotta keep on grooving.
Have some tact, will you? We're talking about their sister.
No, he's right. Now isn't the time to be fearing the worst. It's already a blessing that Naomi is safe and sound. Still, I doubt the president will sit idly by in response. I worry what he might do next. You can rest easy on that front. We actually have a collaborator on the inside. Met him. Truly? Really? I don't know. I still don't know if he was laughing or raging. It was a little hard to tell from that angle. Intentionally so, I'm sure. We approached him without expectation and were pleasantly surprised when he agreed to help. He contrived to make it so the president doesn't learn of our foray in a hurry. Furthermore, met him as an idea where Eutrope might be. Promised he would see her to safely returned.
Metem did all that?
Perhaps I misjudged him. Can we really trust him? He might be the president's pawn. Or he might be the president. Can we really trust him, though? I feel uneasy too, to be honest. Right now, we don't have any other choice but to trust him.
Oh, right. I have some good news, too. While I was locked away in the reception hall, I was able to gain access to a terminal and retrieve some useful information.
God, my cute little hacker. Look at her. Look at her go. She's so smart!
That is, the tyrant's data. In the upcoming match, he intends to use the soul of a behemoth.
Yep, that seems very tyrant-like and very, very final match-ish. Quote-unquote final match. In before we get interrupted by necromancy.
Ayuni, that's amazing. Kitameki will have a much better chance now thanks to you.
Cool.
I expect the preparations for the match will be finished soon, so let's head to the Arcadion. We can discuss the fight in detail there.
It'll be over soon. Once Eutrope has been freed and you become Grand Champion, no one will fight with Feral Souls again. and those afflicted with psychonecrosis can be cured. As before, we're counting on you, Kitameki. We'll all be praying for your triumph. I'm gonna go steal a man's car. That's what I'm gonna do. You got it. Who goes there?
Emo! Oh, baby!
Seems Palm wants to join you. Perhaps she thinks Hector will be at the Arcadion. Necromancy! Necromancy!
Maybe she wants to cheer Kitameki on as well. Let's bring her along, eh?
Are you actually gonna revive that guy? Dude, he like... Every time. You know what? I'm here for a good story. It'd be really funny. It's gonna be really funny if he just like fucking shows up.
If the president's descended from Lindblom nobility, it makes sense that he knows about the cure for psychonecrosis. If you can defeat the tyrant, then we can save everyone.
Group bomber's about to eat an entire dude to gain his powers? I know, right? Is that why the car has flames on it? Oh my god. I'm so ready for this. I'm ready for necromancy. Let's go.
An image comes to me. You're being crowned grand champion, and everyone you've saved are out there celebrating.
Anxious about the title match? You got this, baby. Just relax and enjoy yourself, and before you know it, you'll be dancing the night away at your victory party. Okay, but can we dance to Friday night, and will you dance with me?
Please? The Arcadion is Alexandria's biggest stage, and I'm counting on your victory to make a dazzling comeback. Don't let me down, or I shall have to sting you.
I'm gonna talk to him instead. While we trust Medem to keep his word, you must focus wholly on the title match. Become the grand champion, Kitameki, and free all the souls in the repository. For Hector, not least of all. They totally had a thing going on. I'm here for it. I support it.
Necromancy, necromancy. Meow. Meow. Right, let's make our way to the Arcadion. Given the huge publicity surrounding the match, there's bound to be some fans along the way. Why not take a moment to talk to them? I expect they'll have some words of encouragement for you.
Judging by her spirited mewing, Palm is eager to get to the Arcadion. Come on, necromancy.
Next time you walk these streets, you'll be the grand champion. I'm sure of it.
Or we're gonna get interrupted by necromancy.
It's our fan!
My son and I will be praying for your victory with all our hearts.
You can do it, Kitameki! You can beat the tyrant and become the grand champion! When I grow up, I'm gonna become a fighter just like you. Then we can form a tag team together and teach the bad guys a lesson. Pow pow!
Hell yeah. I do it for you! I'll do it for you. Bat juice. Bat juice.
Kitameki, I can't believe your heavyweight title match is already happening. I have every faith you'll win and usher in a new era for the Arcadion. Now that we're connected to the outside world, our society has begun to change. It's only natural that the Arcadion changes as well.
Yeah, you're gonna see some crazy ass people come in here from abroad. It'll be great.
I have faith that you'll win and change the Arcadion for the better.
Thanks, that means a lot to me. I got a self-assured fan and the mild-mannered fan.
I'll be cheering for you. I'll be cheering for you, Kitameki.
The unstoppable upstart is speaking to me. Oh, what an honor it is. Truth be told, I lost someone dear to me in the recent attacks, but as I was wallowing in grief, I saw you facing your foes entirely unenhanced, and it gave me the courage to carry on. I'm not the only one either. There are many others like me who are inspired by your unfaltering figure in the ring, and to see you become Grand Champion would be the greatest inspiration of all.
Hearing from the fans really fires you up, doesn't it? They inspire you as much as you inspire them. Come on, let's continue on to the green room.
You inspired me in many with your courage, Kitameki, and if you become the Grand Champion, that would be the greatest inspiration of all. I'ma do it for you.
For the fans! Let's go!
There's more fans. I'm waiting for the Brute Bomber's comeback. He'll barge into the ring unceremoniously any day now. I'm sure of it.
Necromancy, necromancy.
There's so many who believe in you, Kitameki. As your fans, we hope to see you become the Grand Champion. I was originally a fan of Wicked Thunder, but these days, you're the one I'm cheering on, so please don't let me down. Alright, you got it. Since Miss Honey's cheering you on, we, her loyal fans, are by extension cheering you on too.
The beauty I see in your battles is second only to that which I see in Sugar Wright's works, and that's why I've decided to support you as well.
You have to be Dancing Green's fan. Look at those glasses. I want those.
Hey, unenhanced warrior, I better see you grooving in the heavyweight tier just like when you got down with Dancing Green.
I've decided to cheer you on. As the woman who bested the Howling Blade, I hope you'll carry his love for battle with you in the matches ahead. Okay, but like, can you not copy my hairstyle? It's weird. It's a little weird, I'm just saying. Are there any more fans around here? It's just people chilling, right? Yeah, it's just people chilling. You got anything on the other side? No, we're good. Okay. All right, let me in. We've been waiting for your arrival, Kitameki. And this is my mascot. You can make lots of merch with him, okay? Okay.
She wants to cheer Kitameki on. That's not a problem, is it?
No, certainly not. If you would please follow me. She's gonna make you a lot of money. Sell that merch. Her name's Palm. Crit, 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 crit.
Oh, baby!
Why are we looking at the door? It's so suspicious!
Ow!
Palm mused forlornly at the door. So suspicious. This is a very suspicious arena! Come on, Necromancy. Yana's ready to introduce the Grand Champion. Iron Fist, huh?
Well, here we finally are, the heavyweight title match. I'm starting to feel a little nervous, I have to admit. Seems she wants to find her master, just like Retsara said. It's heartbreaking. Right, better focus. I suppose this will be the last time for this, but let's take a look at your opponent. The reigning grand champion of the Arcadion, the tyrant.
Alright, this slaps. Alright. Feeling it. Yeah, alright. That took a bit to build up, but not bad.
Alright, prior to becoming a fighter, he was a peerless hunter renowned for his mastery of all weaponry. In the ring, he wields an arsenal of arms and freely switches between them as the situation demands.
I've known other people like that, it's fine.
Based on the information Nayuni found, he'll be using the soul of a behemoth, a fell beast that possesses terrible strength and magics.
Is he gonna hit me with a meteor? Cause rude. And Charybdis?
In addition to powerful physical attacks, he'll unleash a devastating whirlwinds and meteors.
Charybdis.
More than ever, you'll have to take care. Now go out there and win one last time. Claim the title and usher in a new era for the Arcadion. One where lives aren't sacrificed for entertainment.
I got you. I'm gonna go steal that man's car.
As your second, there's nothing left for me to do but cheer you on to victory, which I'm sure we'll be celebrating very soon.
The Grand Champion has condemned your crusade to abolish the use of feral souls, well aware that the outcome of your clash will decide the Arcadian's future. All of Alexandria now watches with great anticipation, eager to see if the unenhanced warrior will usher in a revolution, or if the tyrant's reign will rage on. Let's go. Hey, Vacancy, how's it going? It do be a bop, though. Rin's behind on raids. Oh no, you gotta catch up! This one's a longer queue than the last two. Remember how, like, the last one popped really quickly? It's just a really good song. Not like the most amazing song, but it feels good to listen to. This poor little child. Alright, do we think... Do we think Brute Bomber's gonna get involved somehow? Do we think we're gonna get our necromancy? The cat's the president, clearly. Nah, I trust that little child. If he betrays me, I don't want to be right anymore. That's how they get ya? I don't know, I'm pretty sus of Medham right now because I couldn't tell if he was laughing or raging. Because it honestly could have been either. And I know that was intentionally misleading like that. Do you trust the little potato? Although, I gotta say, it was really, really funny when Dommy Mommy mashed the potato. He's a lawful, it's always both. Fair. What better way to deal with the soul repository than to have Brute Bomber ingest them all for one final fight? That'd be really funny. Just like inject his corpse with all of them and then see what happens. For science! Science! And also vagrancy. So I was cracking up earlier because they were like, oh yeah, like, so the president's ancestor was Lindblad nobility and a patron of the arts. And I'm like, oh my god, did like fucking Emmett Sugg pop over the ninth and like have some kids? Because the story was eerily similar to the Arcadion or to Garlemald. And it's like, is the current president Emmett Sugg's grandkid like Xenos? And is this Xenos' ninth shard? Are we gonna go fight Xenos again? That fucker won't go away! He keeps haunting us. He's our stalker forever and ever. His enemy, his friend. Emmett Sugg fucked around and we get to find out. Man, why such a long queue? He never said how many children he sired. Yeah, he didn't. And he also didn't say where. He just said he had many lifetimes. He didn't say they were all the source. He could have hopped around. He could have gotten around, had families on completely other reflections that no one would ever find out about. Except we're about to find out. I'm gonna break all this shit. All these, I'm gonna fuck them up. Okay, okay, we're finally getting people into our queue. We need a couple tanks and we need some deeps. Damn it, I really want to jump on one of these. I'm determined. Come on. What else did we say? What else were we theorizing about? Damn. Boo. I don't, what if I don't want to go back to sleep right now, Tyrant? At first I said I was gonna not only steal his car, but make him drive me around in it. But, oh look, graffiti's still there. I just realized that. That's really cool. But he already has a hoe in there, so I don't want that. So I'm just gonna take his car. But I like how they left the graffiti there, because what are they gonna do? Wash it off? Pfft. That's art, man. You don't wash off art. Yep, there we go. Let's go! I like how they let me keep listening to the song this time. The last couple had changed back to the default song. I'm about to whack you with the staff. How's that make you feel, huh? He does look kind of cool. I will say, he does look kind of cool. Looks a little bullheaded, though. Yodel. He has a nice voice. Ah! Don't be rude. I mean, they're all moving out, so I'm moving out. Hey, which one of you got hit by that? Come on! Get your shit together! Oh, crap. Alright, which one are you rezzing so I can figure... Woo!
強烈な攻撃、これが王者たる力なのか。まだまだ行くぞ。
Okay, 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 and then that's the cross.
挑戦者も引けを取らない。久々に楽しませてくれる。 さすがはザ・サイラント。アルカディアの圧政者の称号は伊達じゃない。 ここからは手加減抜きだ。
Charybdistopia? Oh no. Nobody liked Charybdis! You cut that shit out!
行くぞ、生身の挑戦者。これは複数の武器が作られていくぞ。 凄まじい猛攻、恐るべし統一王者。私は絶対王者だ。負けることなどあるものか。これは一体統一王者の様子が変わったよ。
Even more tyrannical. One and only. Necromancy!
魔物の力に生身で挑む愚かさ。
Meteor rain.
その身をもって知るがいい。
Cool, 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 cool. Where do I go? I guess I'm just gonna stay here. I don't know what's happening.
あった、挑戦者が倒れてしまった。 立ち上がったぞ。挑戦者は諦めない。 視点の座を譲るものか。
I mean, I'm gonna hide behind one of these.
圧倒的な威力、魔獣ベギーモスの力
Oh, fuck me!
をしたようです。 吹っ飛べ、挑戦者。
What does that mean? Ah!
リングが真っ二つだ。急ぎ修復の準備に取り掛かります。
Oh fuck, angles, angles, angles. Oh shit me. Oh fuck, it got me.
ここでダウン。さあ復活できるか。 なんと挑戦者がリングアウトだ。
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
リングを投げ飛ばしたなんという
That's our tank. I kinda needed one of
準
those.
備が整ったようなのでリングを修復します 魔物の意地と生身の覚悟のぶつかり合いどちらが勝ってもおかしくありません魔物の力あってこそアルカディアンなのだ
I never die! Fuck. Come over here. Oh god. Okay, this time we don't drag it on top of each other, right? Right, okay. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Oh fuck, I hit the wrong person. Oopsie, sorry, Paladin, you're fine. You can take care of yourself. I didn't mean to do that on me. I got you guys, don't worry. Rude! Get him, get him, get him! I was like, when's someone gonna limit break? Hell yeah. Take that, nerd. Woo! Can I have your axe? Can I have your axe, though? My warrior brain wants your axe. Let's got it. Sorry, Paladin. I don't know. Not that. Let's maybe take gloves. Not. Oh, wait. All right, we got one. I guess we're doing gloves. Okay. yeah, I gotta pick his car. I had to take his car keys. Don't worry, we'll get it in this cutscene, right? We're gonna walk up to him and take his car keys. Kinemeki has deposed the time to rise up as the grand champion! Oh, what brings the referee out now? Oh no, he went dark. I'm pleased to see should we voice? Nah, we won't voice mod it. I'm too lazy. Pleased to see I was not mistaken about you. Rude. That voice! It's the president! None other, though this is obviously not my true form. I am in my quarters on the uppermost floor.
A deal's a deal. Tell us where the drop of life is.
Is here with me. Come, she'll give it to you. You've earned a personal audience. It's a trap. It's hella gonna be a trap. Where's my brute bomber, though? Drop alive. I haven't the faintest what this is about, but I better take a camera to capture these events. I hope I grabbed his keys. Doing? What the fucking is this shit? What are you? What is that monstrosity? Is that the president? Snecking boy. The lindworm. A legendary serpent of Held and namesake of my homeland. By infusing myself with its soul, I have come to assume this form. That's why it doesn't appear in public anymore. Got it. The president has become this terrifying creature? And now we all know. And those people, why, they're the immortalized. Are they fueling his life? You trips in there, huh? Yeah, there she is.
Eutrope! Madam, why she... You promised we would save her!
I'm truly sorry. It seems he was one step ahead of us. What is he doing with them, though? Like, what's with the science tubes? Is he extracting something more from them? I don't know. You have served me well, Meta, but I have long been aware of your duplicity. Arrayed behind me are all the fighters who have been immortalized. With each failed transformation, their souls were ravaged until they ultimately met their demise. A pitiable fate. I shall make a fitting audience for the final act, here in this faithfully recreated Lindblom Theater. Don't do it! Don't do it! Yana, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, you stop that. To use the bodies of the departed as a decoration? This is pure depravity! People of Alexandria, in my mission to bring you ever more thrilling entertainment, I have given my very body and soul. I acquired the power of the mighty Lindworm, and then sought to create fighters who could offer me fierce contests. Alas, all died prematurely, taken by a soul-consuming affliction. But at last they may know peace, for the one I have long awaited has appeared. With the actors thus assembled, the greatest show in Arcadian history may finally begin. In feverish highs shall all sorrow and tedium be swept away. This is unconscionable! How could the president do such a thing simply for entertainment? Poor little devastated potato, he didn't see it coming. Unenhanced warrior, know that you have merely become heavyweight champion. If you wish to be crowned the true grand champion, you must now defeat me. Where's my cat? I'll defeat you, don't you worry. I'll send you slithering back to your hole. Yeah, fuck this guy! That's the spirit. See to it that you spare no preparation. Nothing short of perfection will suffice for our performance. Shocking truth! A shocking truth has been revealed, and the final match has been set. How will this harrowing tale conclude? What did we do with Brute Bomber's body, though? There's a cat though looking for him. People of Alexandria, this is your president. How'd that make you feel, huh? I think the fighters were dying from using feral souls. Just because you wanted thrills. Or we wanted thrills. Arcadion was my escape, but if I'd known the price for it... If this is the way it is, then our only hope is for the unstoppable upstart to win.
That's right, let's all cheer on against the evil president.
Now I did a turn. I'm now the face. What are you doing? Trope. Oh no, don't come in here! Dude, you stay out of this. Oh no. He's gonna come in here and get himself killed.
Not you too, you trope. Not you too.
Spell speed, sure. Glory incarnate. Yana's beside herself with grief.
Deep down, I'd feared we might be too late. I'd steeled myself for the worst, but the reality was too much to bear. I saw how the president had exploited my sister and all those others. I tried to use a feral soul without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back. Be a fool to tempt fate again with a feral soul. This twisted mind, the president might think this is just a show, but to me, this is a reckoning. Are you Trope and all the fallen fighters? Bring that monster to justice, Kirameki. This Lindworm is a complete mystery, so I can't offer you any meaningful advice. But you're the grand champion for a reason, Kirameki. You've bested every opponent you faced, and I'm sure you can best this fiend too.
Where did my cat go?
Meow.
As before, Palm mused somberly in front of the doors. There's something back there. Upon claiming the tyrant's crown, you were escorted to the uppermost floor of the Arcadion, where you were at last granted an audience with the president. Yet what meets your eyes is the horrific sight of his soul-imbued form, the serpentine Lindworm. Arrayed behind him is a sickening display of the fallen immortalized, sacrifices in the president's bid to create a fighter who could contend against him. Now the stage is set to avenge the victims of his sinister script and rise to become the true grand champion. You must stop the president once and for all. This That is 100% Emmett Stilt's like kin descendant. 100%. "12 minutes? Why so long? What are y'all doing? Wake up, JP. Wah. Oh, never mind. Yay! Here we go.
極悪オーナーの慣れの果て王国の大蛇リンドブルム
Glory incarnate, the Lindworm.
Never had a choice. Never let the ops win.
Oh shit. Oh shit, here we go. Oh shit. Yoro.
オーナーの悪行は許されません私は挑戦者を応援させてもらいます腕がヘビになったそれが伝説のリンドブルムの力なのか
Why are we all going over here? What are we doing?
なんとおぞましい腕が伸びているぞ
That's gross flesh shit. Ugh. Ew, what are we doing? Ah! Ah!
Just catch me if you can.
この動き巻きつこうとしているようだ逃げてくれ挑戦者挑戦者攻撃を当てさせません
Grotesque is right. I was like, who's staying over there? It was just the queen, don't worry.
冷静に対処しているぞ
I don't like the flesh wall. Feral fission.
腕をリングに巻きつけているぞ
Bring down the house. Oh! I don't want to be over there. Don't walk off, don't walk off. Ow, am I dead? Couldn't fucking see, man. Man, why is this paladin so fucking squishy? Oh, let me out! Ow. I don't like that. You stop that. You stop the weird flesh shit. It's grody. I'm like, what is that? Can't jump. I see, I see. Please get off of me. That paladin mitigating? I can't tell. That was too easy. That's too easy. Phase 2? Root bomber. Oh god. Ah, it's doing weird flesh stuff. I hate this. Look, I fucking punched death in the face. You can shut the fuck up, Lindworm. really anticlimactic. He didn't do anything cool, he just regenerated. Well, he did try to strangle us. Well, let's got it for you, and then we loot. What am I working? I'm trying to get gloves. Already got the greaves. I'm gonna pass. I really want the gloves. Give me that. Yeah, we're trying to work on gloves. Ooh, I got a card. Ooh, I got the Lindworm card. Yay! Got it. Hoping Savage is more interesting. You know what? Me too. That seemed a little anticlimactic. Like he was dying pretty quickly, and like the mechanics were interesting at first, but then it didn't go anywhere. All he did was regenerate and then do the same shit, and I was like, I don't know.
You did it, Kitameki, just as I thought you would. Now tell us where the drop of life is. Won't allow anyone else to die.
That which you seek lies before you. The aether yielded by the Lindworm's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. How did you find that out? I thought you didn't know. Now set aside your grief, for Eutrope and the other fighters have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the president.
What?
Everything has been part of the president's plan to produce the cure to psychonecrosis. What? Wait. Did they just pull the rug out from under us? Were they like, yo, this dude created this form of entertainment and it was really cool, and then he realized it was actually real bad? And then he was like, oh fuck. I don't know what to do. All I can do is put these dudes in stasis. And then he like did some research, was like, okay, I need the Lindworm. But we need a living Lindworm. How do we get a living Lindworm? Of course, I must become the Lindworm. And then I need someone strong who can kill me. And then they can take my heart. And then save all these people. Is that what we're doing? Is that the plotline we're going with? Is that why like all the fighters were like, but he was a really nice guy? But why did we let the brute bomber die like that? That was really mean. When the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the president was utterly shaken. Cursed himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that had been passed down through his line. The egg of a Lindworm, a creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself. Though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of preternatural regeneration, he sadly could not use his power to heal others. To make matters worse, that power meant he was forever locked in its serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. Through a small blessing, his regulator still allowed him control over the Arcadion's devices. He could remotely operate machinery. That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent. Sacrifice himself, and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, the Lindworm was too powerful. Even the tyrant proved no match. The Arcadion remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating it. Those fighters who developed psychonecrosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep, a cold stasis to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. It's for this reason the Eutrope was kidnapped. The President lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, could only press on with his plan.
That's the truth, then why didn't you just tell us?
The President was nothing if not a showman. He dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and indeed his very life to bringing greater thrills to the masses. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. Is that why it's so anticlimactic? Because he's like, I just want you to kill me. I'm not really trying to kill you, but I need you to kill me. Is that why we went with anticlimactic here for the fight? It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret. And though many fighters showed promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the tyrant. That is until you appeared. The moment he saw you, the president was certain that you'd be the one to defeat him. I do fail gods on the daily. It's a part of my regular hobbies for fun. All he needed to do was spur you on. And to do so, he cast you as a rebel who would tear down the Arcadion and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known.
But now I'm a face.
I did a turn. The man couldn't help but turn everything into a spectacle. So absurd, one can't help but admire it.
So this entire time, been puppets in the president's play?
What about Brute Bomber, though? That man died! Oh, is he berserk? Confound it, he's already recovered! Don't do it. What are you thinking? Stop it. Okay, yeah. We'll help too! Do I get a party aid? Oh my god, I get to fire the champions? Yeah! Alright. It's no good! Everybody listen up! Ah! The question is in wait! Right now I need you all to channel me your aether! The real hero has arrived! Ah! He was the true face all along! Use it, Kirameki, our combined power! Meow! I'm gonna kick a fucking nerd! Yeah! I need to finish him now! But I'm a healer. It's kind of fucked up. Fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us. Alright, oh. The President confided in us long ago. We've been acting according to his instructions. It was my duty to serve as the Challenger's final test. Okay, so can we go out in your car? Huh? Do you want to go out in your car? To ensure their hands would not be sullied. Can't wait to see what the ultimate's gonna be like. It was a battle of a lifetime. Even without feral souls, the Arcadian's future is bright. Hector, I thought you were gone. You died after becoming that fiend. I know, I hella thought he was dead. Necromancy lives! I thought the same, but then I awoke and I was myself again. Adam explained everything after that. The President had given me less potent souls for the bout, and then his people restored me back to normal.
Now you guys can be a cute couple again. You can raise a family of cats. It will be so beautiful.
I've been resting in the Arcadian's infirmary ever since. And when I saw what was happening on the broadcast, nothing could keep me from coming to help. Excuse you, your child is here to see you. Her name's Palm. She wants to see her two dads together. Yana, you okay?
I might have pushed myself too hard. Forgot I had this little disease.
Right, we should move everyone to the infirmary immediately and have the cure created. I shall personally tend to the matters from here. Every soul will be saved, I give you my word. Alright, I was a little iffy on that. I was like, alright, this is maximum cheesing it up right here. But then we got the true hero and he showed up to save the day. I'm okay with it now. Howling Blade addresses Bomber with his real name, Howling Bomber Forever. I know, right? I ship it so hard. Sorry, you trope. There's somebody more important in Rexara's life. His name is Hector. And they have 3 beautiful kitty children. They're so cute.
I have to say, I might miff that Brute stole the spotlight, but I'm glad everyone is safe. Try not to encourage the verdant dancer. He's already insufferably smug enough as it is.
But I like him. Look, I would... Do you want to, like, help me just take the Tyrant's car and then we can go out and party all night long? You want to do that? Want to go hang out? Or if you want to, like, just have, like, a chill time. If you want to, like, have a chill time, I've got, like, you know, we could go do that. We could go do something else instead. We could just, like, you know, go hang out somewhere. Maybe go to a movie. You want to go? How about that? Want to go hang out? It's either that or we go do some Friday night disco. I had a feeling I'd play out like this. For all his quirks, I knew the old man couldn't truly be a villain.
Hi, Uni. I watched the broadcast from start to finish. You're absolutely amazing, Kirameki. Though it's taken some time, you've inspired me to change my view towards souls. Like Yana, I decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadion dropped by earlier to apologize for the prison's deception. They even helped fix up the gym. Yay, house is fixed. It's been quite a whirlwind of events, but it seems the worst is over. All that remains is to pray that everyone is cured.
time later. Look at the 3 beautiful children! I'm pleased to say the treatment was effective. Everyone has made a full recovery from psychonecrosis. Hell yeah. Children! Aww, so cute.
Symptoms are completely gone. I feel like myself again thanks to the cure, and of course to you as well, Kitameki.
You're welcome.
Yana has told me all. Words do not suffice to show my gratitude, but please accept my thanks.
Look, if they also want to just do a polycule, I'm okay with that as well. But, like, those two? I need my Howling Bomber. They need to be together. Yeah, mine too. I owe you one. Wait, hold on. What is their nickname? Howling Bomber and the Blowjob Brothers are all safe and sound. Is that what the people are calling the Surfer Boys? Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. The wannabe Surfer Boys. Their soundtrack is interesting. Before setting off for their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in the stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude for you. And it'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you, Kitameki. You're welcome. I meanwhile must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the president's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I'm truly sorry.
Waffles, man. Always lying to your face.
That was their nicknames before the patch came out? Oh my god. That's hilarious. All's well that ends well. You need to be punished. Here, I thought you were the true mastermind. I'm not gonna kick the potato. He already got mashed by the Dami Mommy. Me? The mastermind? You give me too much credit. I've not the imagination to conceive such an audacious plan. That said, I did work behind the scenes to ensure all went according to the script. In light of this, perhaps I could be considered the mastermind. That was a privilege and not a punishment? True. True. She stepped on him real good. In the end, everything is as the president had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. He sacrificed himself to save us all. Another debt I can never repay. You can repay him by living in a glorious life with your BF and your 3 beautiful children. Who are cats, and they're cute, and they're great. The president actually had one last wish. That those who still bear love for the Arcadion, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to fans. He really had us all figured out. It's as if we're still dancing in the palm of his hand. Look at that! Look at the love in those eyes! Come on! Let them be together! Lest you wonder, I've arranged that the souls in the repository to be set free, as you desired. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadion. Thank you. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstart's revolution was a success. You like the option was proof that the Des knew that many people thought Medem was the president? Yeah. Did I notice her logo? Whose logo? Oh, you mean Dami Mommy? The heel with the blood on the bottom of the heel? Yeah. Yeah. It was perfect. That means, however, that there are none at present who could offer you contests. Till our fighters have become strong enough, I'm afraid we won't have any matches for you. That's fine. I was looking forward to defending my title. I'm sure that day will come soon.
I think I speak for everyone when I say I'd love to face you unenhanced. I won't stop training until I'm ready.
Bring it. Now then, there's to be a crowning ceremony for the new Grand Champion. Naturally, it can't begin without you, so pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, the kids are coming!
No? Come on, bring at least Palm! Bring your beautiful daughter, she's so adorable. Yum. What the shit? Is this ad for booze? That looks like an ad for booze. I don't ever noticed that before. Wait, hold on. I must talk with my adoring fans. Ah, there's more of them! I'll be damned, he really did change the Arcadion. Suppose I can still see muscular women duking it out, though. This man's got priorities. Plus, there's the extremes who'll get up to all sorts of madness as usual. Hells, maybe shows will be even more thrilling now that everyone's fighting unenhanced. I'll give this new era with the Arcadian a chance.
I wish to retract my statement from earlier when I called you a novelty. You withstood Van Fatale's punishment, and not many could say the same. But I should warn you, the Dominatrix has amassed a sizable fortune from her cosmetic and confectionery brands.
Okay.
She's one of the most influential people in the city. Try to act high and mighty now that you're Grand Champion, and you may not like the consequences.
Look what you've done to my precious Arcadian. Fine, I'll acknowledge that this change is for the best. It wasn't right that the fighters were getting sick from using feral souls. But just so you know, the tyrant isn't finished with you yet. He's out there training as hard as he can so he can beat you someday. I'm sure he's trying so hard. It's the unenhanced Grand Champion! I was saddened to hear that you won't be able to partake in matches for a while, but as your loyal fan, I'll wait for the day I can see you in the ring again, no matter how long it takes. Palmer's back! He'll return to the fire that's been missing from the Arcadian, even without a feral soul! He really is intense. You not only lived up to my expectations, you exceeded them. Wicked Thunder and Black Cat have returned from retirement, so I think I will focus on supporting them once again. Miss Honey's returning from her retirement as a fighter! With her broadcasts and contents on top of that, it'll be hard for we fans to keep up with everything.
How will Sugar Riot choose to express the inspiration you gave her in your match? It's all I can think about. Hey, Dancing Green's making his grand return to the ring, and now the party'll never end, baby. To think the Howling Blade and other fighters were suffering from a terrible soul-ravaging disease. You have my sincere gratitude for saving them. I had faith that you'd usher in a new era for the Arcadian, Kiramaki, and I'm thankful that you did. Especially now that I know using a feral soul can trigger the onset of such a horrible disease. It's truly a relief that matches will now be fought between unenhanced fighters. And what's more, I've heard that the afflicted will make a full recovery and eventually return to the ring. The Arcadian's future has never been more exciting.
Oh my, the unenhanced Grand Champion is speaking to me. Congratulations on your victory. Oops. Hold on, not you, you. And thank you for inspiring us with your feats in the ring. it truly saddens me that I will not be able to see your unfaltering figure in matches for a while. In the meantime, I hope to draw courage from watching the other fighters who will now do their best to battle unenhanced. Hey, that's a Rin. I'm gonna become a champion! Whee! It's just the FF14 community, it really is. Yana, hello.
The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. It wasn't all that long ago, yet somehow it feels like an age. Come on, everyone's already out there waiting. Make sure you're dressed for the occasion because all of Alexandria will be watching.
Is this good champion attire? Do I look ready? Do I look ready to get crowned champion? What do we think? I think I look pretty good. I think it's probably fine. It's the clothes I wanted. That's what they want to see me in, right? Yeah, let's go with this. Citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new grand champion in the Arcadion, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in our way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. A woman who boldly ushered in revolution. The unenhanced yet undefeated queen of the Arcadion, Kirmeki Parfait! Yay, it's me! Oh my god, party. Fuck yeah! He bought a party bottle for me? Thank you. Look at him, he's wasting a big old bottle of champagne just for us. Hold it right there. Hector, what are you doing? It's a farce that you're the grand champion. I refuse to accept it. Hi, Hector. Homa! A brute bomber is ballers in the Kirameki ceremony again! Does this man never learn? Nah, he's done being a face and he wants to go back to being a heel. It's fine. Let him have his shtick. I demand a rematch. Just you and me, unenhanced. Not so fast! Yana?
Watching you get tossed aside by Kirameki would hardly be entertaining. I'll be your opponent.
Oh, this is how we kick off the new Arcadion, isn't it? Hilarious. Beautiful. Love it. 10 out of 10. Black Cat has leapt into the ring! I dare say this should be an even match. But the president no longer with us. It falls to my humble self to authorize matches. Oh my god, evil Lalafell. And on this occasion, I'm pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition! Woo! Crowd goes wild! Black Cat versus Brute Bomber. Fight! This is how it should be. He's still partying over there. Never change. Never change, Dancing Green. Let this be the clash to christen the Arcadian's rebirth. she's the claw that gleams in revolution's shadow, the rebel that prowls the dark, Black Cat! He's the man who's been to hell and lived to tell the tale, the incorrigible, reprehensible, Brood Bomber!
Yeah, fight, 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 fight!
Perfect. And so it ends as it began. Awesome. Nope. Not her.
I did it! I beat the Brood Bomber!
Sorry for spoiling your moment with that charade, but
We wanted to kick off the new era of the Arcadion with a bang.
Menem came up with the last-minute script and I agreed to join in. Tired fighters have been returning as well, eager to fight in unenhanced matches. We're all gonna do our part to keep the Arcadion exciting. And as you've already noticed, everyone's decided to remove their regulator. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you have no equal, you've been granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered into the Hall of Fame. You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we'd still love to see you, so don't be a stranger and drop by at my gym or the green room from time to time. As much as I hate to admit it, we played into the President's hands from the start. But it was only because you were the protagonist of a script that we could bring the tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our unenhanced Grand Champion. So please, allow me to thank you again. We're forever in your debt. The Rings Reprieve? Oh yeah. I lack a lot of inventory space. What happens if I go in here now? Yay, there's people to talk to. Now we gotta talk to him, right? Right, okay.
Hello, Kiameki. Since you became the Eternal Grand Champion, we've had an endless stream of people eager to join Tri-Tail's training. Unfortunately, with Yan and Yucho busy after taking to their ring again, we've had to limit the number of applicants we accept. One day I hope we can expand the gym and train a lot of fighters. By the way, have you spoken with the others recently? If you haven't already, you should seek them out. You'll find them around the city, in the Arcadion, or even in Heritage Found.
Oh my god, I have to go look for these fools? Okay, we'll search a little bit.
I'm sure they'd love to see you.
Hey, Kiameki, make yourself at home. Grab a tonic or whatever else you like. You're always welcome here. As you can see, I've been instructing new members as of late. I haven't been neglecting my own training either. I'm aiming to become the first Grand Champion of the reborn Arcadion, after all. But I'm not gonna stop there. No, I'll keep pressing on until I achieve my own dream. Getting strong enough to not only face you in the ring, but win, too. You know what? I'm gonna root for you. I'm not gonna let you, but I'll root for you.
Kiameki, I'm inspired. I'm training my hardest so I can become a fighter just like you someday. Then we can form a tag team together and teach bad guys a lesson.
Sure. Never give up on your dreams, kid. Never thought I would live to enjoy a simple life with my sisters again. Feels like a blissful dream I could wake up from at any moment. Things could have turned out quite different. The President may have had an elaborate plan to produce the cure, but many of us would not be here today had you not triumphed. Truly can't thank you enough, Kiameki. So they're just gonna be around? Oh my god. Okay, here's what we gotta do. Peloton. We're gonna walk towards the Arcadion, maybe check the cafe. We'll look around a little bit, not too detailed. Just a little quick sweep, see what we can find. I love how Dumpster Dude's still here. Look at him. That guy, hilarious. I like how my dancer is still nudging my glammed. Where do we think everyone could be? I mean, we'll probably just run into them randomly, I'm sure. Oh man, I gotta look for some people. Who's in here? Who's in here? Ah, Kitameki, what brings you to the Arcadion this fine day? Do you have anything you wish to discuss? I shall be happy to oblige. I have nothing left to hide, after all. How fares the business? Oh, quite well, my friend. Contrary to our initial fears, the audience has only grown since we entered the use of feral souls. Each day, nigh every seat in the house is sold out. The unprecedented success we of course owe to you. Your nail-biting bouts gave the people a taste of the thrills unenhanced battles have to offer. Even now, in this Arcadian Reborn, the fighters vie for victory, seeking to ascend as the first grand champion. What's the president's story? As you know, the president traces lineage to Lindblom. His ancestor was a noble of that lost kingdom and a patron of the theatrical arts, probably Emmett Silk. And it seems the president inherited his forebear's passion. For in a single generation, he revived the long-forgotten Ascension Arcadia and transformed it into the premier enterprise for entertainment in Alexandria. Alas, that revival came at a terrible price: psychonecrosis. The emergence of this terminal disease pained the president to no end, and in order to cure the fighters, he ultimately chose to make the greatest sacrifice. With his love for theater, he had originally pursued a career as a stage actor. I dare say none was better suited to the part of the villainous president. To perform the role of a lifetime on the grand stage that is the Arcadian may well have been a fulfillment of his heart's desire. What's more, in no small part thanks to you, the Arcadian's no longer dependent on the feral souls to deliver thrills. Where he is now, I am sure he has no regrets. Tell me more about Lindblom. It is both the namesake of the Lindblom itself and the great serpent the president had become. I will share with you what he confided to me. Lindworms once thrived in the lands where the nation of Lindblom was founded. Awed by the creature's great size and regenerative abilities, the first settlers chose to name their home after them in hopes that it might bloom eternal and undying. By the time the storm surged, the Lindworm had become little more than a myth, but as the conflict raged on, a soul egg was discovered. In those troubled times, many suffered from excessive exposure to lightning aether and developed symptoms of such as debilitating paralysis. Seeking to deliver relief to the masses, scientists began conducting research on the Lindworm egg, that they might develop a medicine that stimulates one's regeneration factor. Yet no matter what they tried, they could not hatch the egg. It remained unhatched as the nation of Lindblom collapsed and was entrusted into the care of the president's ancestor when he fled his homeland. As the years went on, the egg was all but forgotten, but that would change when the first case of psychonecrosis was diagnosed in Arcadian fighters. Seeking a cure for their affliction, the president enlisted a scientist's acquaintance at the Origenics. It was then that he unearthed Lindblom's abandoned research into the regeneration factor. The president would often say he felt a sense of destiny in that moment, when he learned that he could put to use the egg he had inherited. The rest you know as well as me. Thanks to the advent of soul technology, he was able to extract the Lindworm's soul from the unhatched egg, and he injected it into himself in a bid to cure his fighters. Alas, he found that his regenerative powers could not be used on others, and he was left with but one option: to see the Lindworm slain, that a stimulant might be created from its heart. Damn.
Ah, it's Palm! Look at the kids! Meow!
What do you want? If you're here to mock me, I've got a match coming up and I'm trying to focus, so scram! Wait, we worked pretty well together with that coordinated attack before. Well, if you're eager to form a team, I don't mind teaching you the secrets of the technique. I don't know. You got Retsara now. Come to check up on us, Kirameki? I'm giving Hector a hand before his match. Actually, that's a lie. I'm here to see the kittens. This hoarder refuses to let them leave his sight, bringing them even to the green room. Teehee. Dual dad problems. Anyway, there's something I wanted to tell you. I've decided to use my next off-season to visit the world beyond the barrier. I always felt cramped inside this dome. Look forward to seeing what's outside it. Okay, make sure you send lots of things back home to your family over here. We'll check a couple more places. I'm thinking the shopping area and the arcade. What are you doing? The weight's driving me mad. This kittens plus the cat boy, yes. Let's go to the Nexus Arcade. Anyone over here? I don't know about in here, but I feel like we're probably gonna find someone at the cafe. Probably Honeybee Lovely will be at the cafe. But first I must check upstairs. Nobody here. Whee! I don't need knees! Ow. What do you mean they're not here? What do you mean? Oh, wait, there she is. I was right. Are you doing a stream? Is she streaming right now?
Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely, with another edition of This'll Sting. Today I have something special planned for you at the Mosaic. Oh, but if it isn't my dear friend Kirameki, I'm currently doing a broadcast. Why don't you join me? Come, my dear, say hello to the unenhanced Grand Champion. If you'd like to see more of her, be sure to stay tuned.
Look, everyone, I'm double streaming. Now I'm streaming within the stream. Haha! Where do we think our party boy is gonna be? If I were a party boy, where would I be right now? Where do we think everyone is? Oh, they're just hanging out. So many people are reasonable and lock their doors. What is this? Seriously, who locks their doors? That's a cat. There's a cat in my face right now. Child, can you move? That's your butt. You're not Arcadian. There are people, but not Arcadian people. Why is this place so big? Where is he? Where's who? I guess I wouldn't find... I'm not gonna find them in here, because I think the only time we came to the residential area was, when we went to Brute Bomber's house, but they're actually at the Arcadion, so I don't think we're gonna find them here. Okay, that's enough then. I'm sure I'll run into them eventually. And then if I do find the ones I want to, then I'll just show it off on stream. Actually, let me check the front area really quick. Let's go towards the front. We'll walk over there. It's not that far. Let's go this way. Let's just see if there's anyone hanging out over here. Oh, this is another residential area. I need to go further down. I want to be that guy just laying down. Be nice. That guy seems very excited. All right, is anyone just kind of hanging out around here? Nope. But he did say some of them will be out in Heritage Found, so we'll find them eventually. I'll look around, we'll find them eventually. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for us. We're not gonna start MSQ yet, because it's late. Oh my god, it's 11? When the fuck did it become 11? That's crazy. That is insane. Time just flew on by. Okay, let me go see what's going on the good old Twitch.television. We are going to end here for the evening. That was a lot of fun. I don't think the fights were as interesting this time, but we got some good story in. I don't feel particularly attached to the surfer boys. They were there and then they were gone. I'm glad the Brute Bomber came back. I definitely was like, he's gonna come back in phase 3, right? Because like it'd be weird not to. And then then he just didn't show up. And I'm like, but what's the cat doing? Cat's like, nah, he's still around. Cat's like, let me go to dad. Cat knew. Yeah, the Lindworm fight it felt very anticlimactic. So I hope the Savage is fun. It felt kind of meh, but I guess if you take it from the perspective of like, he's not actually trying to kill you. He just wants you to beat him and make a cool spectacle. But like, wasn't that exciting? I don't know. The fights themselves were not as exciting. They had some like good start, but like not super exciting this time. Last track slapped. That was great. Like that one a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Decent ending. It was decent. Not the best. It wasn't bad. It was not bad by any means. It's not amazing. I don't know. I felt like I was missing something. I don't know what. I don't know what to say. We'll mull it over and then we'll figure it out. All right, come with me, chat. Tomorrow is Thursday. It is a regular stream day. We were gonna do some variety, but we had patch drops, so we will be doing MSQ instead. And it will be a good time. Speaking of cats, I think I'm actually just gonna send you guys over to more cats because I'm too tired to go look for somebody. I'm gonna send you guys over to cats. So tomorrow we will be doing 7.4 MSQ, unless I get horribly sick. I am getting a little sick. I got back from a trip overseas. Somebody was sick on the plane. You know how it goes. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll be fine, and then we can do our MSQ tomorrow, and then digest Arcadion and talk about that a little bit, maybe. We'll see. But for now, have a good night, everybody. Thanks, everyone who came by today. Let's see. We had Darjeeling, Taku, Tender Nugget, Vacancy, Runar, anyone else in chat I might have missed, Lurkers, Future VoD Watchers. Appreciate all of you. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you all back here tomorrow for 7.4 MSQ. Maybe even side content if there's more stuff to do. If otherwise, we can always do Friday as well. Yeah. Forward to that. And then Saturday. What are we doing Saturday? I don't know if I'm taking a break yet or not, if we're going to start a new game. We'll figure it out later. We will figure that out later. Have a good night, everybody, for now. Be good. Spread lots of good vibes. Take care, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye!